Aries, and welcome to your forecast for 2017. Now, this works if you have your sun, moon, or ascendant in Aries. Now, this is just a very general yearly forecast for you guys. So, if you want to have a more detailed reading for 2017, especially when it comes to your natal chart, you can always schedule a private reading with me at the link below. All right, Aries, let's get with your forecast for 2017. Now, 2017 has very interesting things for you, Aries. And we're going to start first with the good things. And the good things is that you're having a really amazing time for relationships right now. This year is your year for having blessed relationships. For any Aries that want to get married, amazing year. 2017 is an amazing year to get married. You will have the blessings from the universe in your wedding, okay? Because what happens is that Jupiter is in your seventh house, and seventh house represents relationships, represents business relationships, and represents anything where you really commit yourself when there's a two and two partnership. So I see you compromising more, Aries. I see you being able to really get along with your mate. And for any single Aries out there, you are not going to be single for long. You're going to meet somebody this year. This is your year, love, okay? Jupiter only comes to this house every 15 years or so, okay? Take advantage of it. Go out there. Make yourself available. You can find somebody this year to really be with you. And since Jupiter, Jupiter will definitely bring a lot of relationships, not only one, but it's also going to bring very highly potential relationships for you to really get along with. So take advantage, go outside, be social. And for those who are a couple, you're pretty good this year, especially since we're going to be going in Venus retrograde. You're pretty good this year, okay? And you have this energy all the way until October of next year, okay, Aries? Now, another thing that's been happening now for the hard things. The hard things that have been happening with you, Aries, is that you've been reevaluating your beliefs, your belief system. Some Aries out there might be feeling very skeptical about things this year. And past 2016, you were very skeptical. You were almost reevaluating, what is it that I really believe in? Where is my faith? Where is my hope? What is it that I truly say, okay, yes, I'm going to put my faith in that. So 2016 could have been a year where you were a little bit pessimistic, a little bit not, looking into the future, and it could have been really hard. It just makes your life a little bit harder, because the reason why we have faith and hope is to have that leap of faith, and for you to at least create some good energy in the present moment to advance into the future. But when we have pessimism and we can't see in the future, not only is our third eye closed, but we're disempowering ourselves. We're shooting ourselves in the foot before we even start. I know it could be hard this year, Aries, to try to really believe in something and really just okay. But the reason why this is happening is because your morality has to change. Your morality might have some weaknesses. For Aries that have been indoctrinated in something, this could be the time where you're really questioning it. Okay, did I really choose that, or was I just shoved into that place? So it's an amazing time to really reevaluate. Now, if you're trying to get a visa for travels, if you're trying to travel, you could be seeing a little bit of mishaps in 2017 when it comes to travels like that, especially long distance travels. So, just know that this is your Achilles heel for the year. Try not to do it so much. Now, for the Aries that are trying to be public, to publicize things, to, to publish a book or publish yourselves, this is the time where you could also be finding a little bit of resistance there. Now, remember, I'm not saying don't do these things. Definitely go for them. Just know that it's going to be a challenge. But I know you love that Aries anyway, so that's going to be good. And Saturn is going to be here all the way until December of 2017. So definitely, take your time. Take your time with your morale. Try to stay in the positive side. Don't get so pessimistic. Don't get so down, and don't bring the people around you down either. If you are so down and so pessimistic, at least put your intention to try to look for something that makes you change your energy. Don't dwell on that energy, because it can definitely just not help you. It's very tricky. Saturn is a very tricky energy, because It's the energy that can propel you to evolve, or is the energy that just completely gives you so much fear that you just, oh, I don't want to do it. So remember, don't fall for the fear, which you're not going to fall for the fear, but try to go more for a positive thing in your life, more positive outlooks in your life, and a stronger morality for yourself, especially when it comes to the things that you say that you do. Don't be a hypocrite. Do you really do these things? If you're in a spiritual path, are you really meditating? Are you really doing the exercises that you need to be doing to be in a very spiritual vibe? So think about these things. This is what's being reevaluated for you and reconstructed for you in 2017, okay? All right, now I want to go back a little bit into the beginning of the year because that's just like the good news and the bad news for the whole year. Now we're going to have four very interesting eclipses, two solar, two lunar. And the first eclipse, we're going to have it in February 10th, and it's going to be in 22 degrees Leo. And Leo is your house of romance. So the eclipse here, could definitely, bring a lot of changes into your love life. It could be good for the bad. It's practically where the karma gets served. But there's things that happen in your love life, in your creativeness. It's almost gonna waken up and shaking it up a little bit. So I see people getting more creative, especially Aries. I see you getting very creative this 2017 because this energy lingers on for like 6 months or so. So I see that there's, a lot of energy in this creative aspect, a lot of energy in your children. Something in your relationship with your children could change. And this changes, good, bad, it doesn't really matter. The universe doesn't really think good or bad. It just says this is the experience you need to have right now for your own evolution. So just know that there is going to be a concentration of energy when it comes to your romances, the way that you give love, the way that you receive love. How creative are you when you are being romantic? Are you spending quality time with your children? Are you spending quality time with your inner child? So these are main issues that are going to be lingering in your head, and that the eclipse is going to wake up. And you can see physical changes and emotional changes as well. Now, in February 26th, we have another eclipse, and it's the last eclipse in Pisces, because we've been having Pisces and Virgo eclipses for the past 2 years. So this one's the last one in Pisces, just to finish it up. And Pisces rules your 12th house of letting goes, of letting things go. All right, Aries, this is an important time. You're completing a cycle of your life. And 2017 is almost kind of really just helping you let go of that older self that you no longer are. And pushing you to just move into the future lighter without so many things from the past. So the eclipse here is also going to help you with that. Also watch out for your dreams. You could be having very, very, very vivid dreams that could be telling you things. So, have a little bit of a dream journal for 2017. It will be crucial. Now on March 6th, Venus goes retrograde. Bon, bon, bon. And when Venus goes retrograde, we reevaluate everything that has to do with our values, money, and love. And this is not necessarily the time to be moving forward so much, but a time to really kind of reevaluate all these things. And Venus is going to be going retrograde in your sign, Aries. In your sign. So I see a lot of, during March 6th all the way until April 15th, we have this energy. You're going to be really evaluating the love that you have for yourself, your self-love, your self-worth. How, are you worth it? Are you, maybe you think in your head that you're worth it, but physically you're not doing really the actions that show that, especially having that Saturn in the 9th house of your morals. So really, this is a time to see yourself with beautiful, loving eyes, and really reevaluate how you come across, how you are carrying yourself. Are you carrying yourself in a way where people want to get closer to you? You naturally are very intimidating. And it's not like you do this on purpose. It's just you're so assured of yourself that nowadays people don't have that. So when they see somebody having so much reassurance on themselves, they get a little bit like intimidated by you. So, how is it that you can be warmer? How is it that you can be more welcoming? How is it that, are you being a loving individual? Are you being loving to yourself? Are your thoughts about yourself loving? Also the value of who you are. Do you really believe that you're worth this much, that you deserve that amount of money? This is the moment to really, really just bask yourself in immense self-love. So during these 2 months, I would definitely suggest for you to, say to yourself every single day, I love myself and I am enough. I am enough. And I'm sure this is going to definitely boost your energy for the rest of the year, Aries, because you're the best one at harnessing self love. I also see that during this time, you could be very attractive. So, again, you're having a lot of relationships coming to you. And also for those couple ones, be careful because you could also be having still more relationships coming to you, even though you're already taken. Jupiter just expands whatever it touches. But it could be bringing you some good business partners too. So with this, there is a lot of evaluation of yourself and your morale and how you carry yourself. We could think that we're something in our head, but we're acting in different ways. So this is a time to really, really see yourself from the outside, how you react to things, how you express yourself, how, are you saying it too aggressively? Are you saying it too harsh? Or are you saying it in a way where gentle enough for people to actually be like, oh, I get it, I get you, you know? So these are the evaluations that you're going to be having with Venus retrograde and direct. Now, for August 7th, we have the other eclipse again. And this eclipse is going to be in 15 degrees Aquarius. Now, Aquarius rules your house of friendships. So I see another ignition of friendships happening in here. You could be losing some friends, you could be gaining some friends. But it's also a time where you're going to finally have a wake-up call of like, oh my God, I know what my aspiration is. I know what I want to do in life. Or for those Aries that you guys already got to a certain goal. So now you're ready to go to another goal. So this is the time where you're evaluating, what is my next aspiration? What is my next dream? Where is it that I really see myself in? Are these the people, my friends, my network of people, are these people with me? Or are they not? Are they going to help me? Or are they going to take time away from me? Or are they going to propel me? Or are they going to push me down? So I see a lot of reevaluation with friendships. You can definitely be making a friend, very important friend. And you could be weeding off some friends. This, like, again, eclipses is just an impact in that aspect of your life. And then again, we close it all off for August 21st with an eclipse in Leo again in 28 degrees. So Leo, again, your relationships, your romances mainly, your crushes, your inner child. Are you listening to it? It's going to get another impact here with it. So a lot of relationship energy for you